How's it going, guys? As you are probably surprised to see, I am back with a new Photoshop video for a little bit of a change instead of all the live streams Chris has been doing with all the Amazon Game Lift stuff. For anyone who is wondering about the status of the Game Lift tutorials, we are so close to finishing our tutorial project and we will be testing with fans this weekend. So please join our Discord, follow our Twitter for updates on that. Thank you guys for being patient with us, and let's get into the video. So I thought we start from the very basics by opening up Photoshop. Yes, I know, very basic, but still needs to be said. So we're going to press open on the left side there and then select our image we want to edit, like so. Okay, once we have our Photoshop opened and we have our image loaded in, we can start editing. This video is going to focus on how to remove any object from a picture using content-aware fill and all the features it has. I, of course, am going to use a Fortnite clone picture for this. If you don't know what Fortnite clone is, check the link in the description. And we will start with selecting the lasso tool on the left-hand side and making a circle around the area of the object we want to remove. After we have selected the object, we are going to press edit and then select content aware fill. Once we have the screen open, on the left we have the green overlay that indicates what part of the image is being considered as source material to create the content aware fill. In the center we have a preview and you can see it already creates the fill. And on the right side we have our options. We can indicate whether we want our sampling area or our excluded area, and it allows us to control our opacity with it. We will leave that just as our sampling area for now though. We also have our mirror and our scale options. Mirror is really useful when you have an image that has symmetrical elements and you want to be able to mirror it for the fill. Scale is actually really good for pattern images. Like say you had a image of a picnic table that had a cloth on it with just a stripe pattern. You wanted to remove a banana from the table. Scale would be a really good option for that. I also just want to be crystal clear that because of the way content aware works, if you were to use the exact image I'm using that we put in the description below if you wanted to check that out, your results may vary to what I am getting now. It will most likely be very similar if you follow along to mine what I'm doing, but it will not be exactly alike. Before we get into editing the picture to make it more perfect, let's go over the tools real quick. Here we have our lasso tool that allows us to modify by either adding to or subtracting from the original selection we have made. So let's try it by using our lasso tool to subtract some of the area we selected to be filled. As you can see in the preview image, it actually improves the quality because we are doing less area to be filled. When we use the lasso tool to add more material, the preview gets worse because we are trying to fill more area. Our next tool we are going to use is the brush tool, and in my opinion it is the most crucial tool for content aware modification. We can modify our sampling area with the brush tool by using the subtraction and addition buttons. For this image we really only want the grass to be selected as our green area because we want Photoshop to use the grass to be able to content aware fill the area we are replacing. We don't want to use any of the trees or the buildings because the object we are trying to replace, if there is no tree there, then there is just grass behind it. And as you can see, every little edit we make, the preview image keeps improving. And now I will just let it play for a few seconds on a speed up so you guys can watch me fine tune it to make it look perfect. Press OK when you are done, and that is the final product. I think it actually looks pretty good. There is a little bit of a difference if you zoom in real close on the white reflection on the hill, but for just using content aware fill, I think that actually looks pretty good. If anyone wants to see more, here is me doing more content aware fill again on one of the bullets that the character is shooting in Fortnite clone in this picture. And this one I actually utilized the fact that it had no shadows behind it. It just needed the consistency of the grass, and so if I were to use my brush tool to select a ton of the grass, content aware fill would know exactly how to replace the bullet. And that is all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy tutorial on how to use content aware fill to remove any objects you want out of your image. If anyone wants a more in detail tutorial of how this works and how it would be used in a more complex image, please let me know in the comments below. Please leave a like and subscribe. Check out our Discord and Patreon below in the description, and have a great day.